guy for the haters.
Yeah. So, that kind of works as well. Let's get to the Melo trade, and the homie Jelani just popped up in here from the Wait a Minute show.
What up, man?
Every Wednesday on Spreaker.com there. So Jelani, what's good, man? Appreciate you. So the Melo trade to the Hawks for Dennis Schroeder and was it Muscala?
Yeah, I think it's
Muscala. I was about to say Moustakis. I'm thinking about the baseball player.
Musina. I'm thinking about the Orioles pitcher.
Yeah, word. So, well, my first thoughts about it when it first happened was, okay, I thought they were working out, they being the Thunder, to just waive him and just buy him out.
Yeah.
I thought they was going to buy him out. So when the trade happened and I found out who was in the deal, I really kind of liked this for the Thunder. And here's why. Dennis Schroeder for the Hawks has been a pretty good player for them, running the point guard position. I think he's a guy, and obviously he's going to be on the bench for the Thunder.
Right.
I think he's a guy that when Westbrook's on the bench and you need a guy that can steadily run the offense while he's on the bench, Dennis Schroeder, I think, can do that for the Thunder.
Absolutely. I even think that there can be there's a possibility for him to run, for Westbrook to run the 2 now, because you got a guy who's not necessarily looking to score like a Russell Westbrook.
Right.
You put him at the 1 in certain sets, and that Westbrook.
Or they could be on the floor at the same time.
Right.
That could work as well too.
Right.
That could definitely. So again, Sam Presti, and look, we won't get into the talk. Thunder got a top 5 front office. I'm not gonna, we've had that debate already.
We agree. Just
different reasons.
Yeah,
but
agree.
Once again, these guys, they make moves. They also save money in the process, so they don't got to pay Melo all that ridiculous amount of money. So now he's in Houston on a $2.5 million, veterans minimum. And man, the fall from grace as far as the money's concerned, not so much the style of play, because I think he's going to duplicate what he did in Oklahoma City, and that's not saying much, because I think the drop off was from when he got traded from the Knicks to the Thunder. I think that's where the precipitous drop off took place.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to do the same thing here in Houston. I think the big question is going to be, from a defensive standpoint, can he replace Trevor Ariza as far as that?
No,
part
and
of the
I don't think that's going to be. Oddly enough, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Carmelo averaged 12 last year.
Points a game?
I know it was low. It wasn't 20.
16.
16? Okay.
About 16.
16. So actually, I think he'll probably do about that. I mean, I think, but I don't think they're going to be using him so much. I don't think he's going to be super effective in that 3 realm. I think he's going to be more effective in that small ball game when he moves up to the 4 or even the 5, like what P.J. Tucker was doing last year in the playoffs. I think that's when Carmelo Anthony will probably be the most efficient, when they run a small ball and he could just spot up at the 4 or 5. I think that's when I think.
And then maybe when Harden's on the bench, maybe.
Maybe, because one thing I do believe is that if anybody could get him to pass a little bit more and share the ball and play more of a team-oriented game, is Chris Paul.
That's true.
And
that's true.
I sit here and think about that Olympic run when he was. He was
dominating.
Yeah,
man. He was dominant.
So I think this is a good move for Carmelo Anthony if he got anything left in the tank. If he emphatically knows that he was a product, he was in an system that didn't work for him last year.
Yep.
Which I said, by the way, that Thunder wasn't really going to work for him. If that's the case, then I think they're fine. I think he's fine. He'll do like 16 a game, and if he can get you 7 rebounds with that, hey, and a couple, just a couple of clutch moments. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of moments.
He can give that.
Yeah,
he ain't scared.
Yeah,
he ain't scared.
He ain't got no problem shooting the rock. So I like the move. I think it should have happened last year.
Okay, right.
You know,
never. You're saying he should have never went to the Thunder.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. No, I respect that. That makes.
I mean,
sense.
I don't know how possible it was last year. I'm just saying that in a perfect world, he would have left the Knicks and went to Houston with Chris Paul.
Yeah. Thank God for the haters, though. I thank God for the haters. Thank God for the haters, though.